ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. It is a very rare condition, a very rare syndrome that eventually can occur after in vitro fertilization process, after using injections to stimulate your ovaries. There is the very early ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome that occurs because of specific medication use during the trigger shot, or it could be a late ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome that can occur because you get pregnant. There are some risks that can maximize the possibility of the hyperstimulation syndrome. For instance, if you are very thin, if we are using high dosage of medication, and if we have more than 15 follicles growing during the stimulation, and estradiol more than 3,000. If we have these two last information, that you have a high response, it could be very important to not transfer in the same month, freeze all the embryos after the agonist shot, and once you are recovered and you don't have symptoms, we will transfer in another month. What are the effects, what are the symptoms during the ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome? You start to have important pain in your abdominal area. You start recruiting a lot of liquids, and eventually you can have risk of coagulation disorders and difficulties to breathe. So it is a very rare condition that it's very important to avoid, because with all the medication and the new techniques that we have in reproductive treatments, it should be 0%. So it should be that we never have severe hyperstimulation syndromes.